welcome to Osaka. We just arrived from the airport. It was really long and tiring, and now we're gonna head for lunch. So the first thing that we did was we actually booked and rented a car. So this is the Toyota Isis. They don't have this model variant in Malaysia. It's a spacious EV. So the first thing we're gonna try out McDonald's here because I think they have something which is different that we don't have. Shrimp filet, which is Abbey burger. There's also bacon burger, zucchini burger. Okay, this is the Abbey filet, the first thing I have to try because I have not tried this before in Japan. It's like a filet of fish, but instead it's with prawns. It's really succulent, guys. There's actually prawns inside. You can see the pieces. It's really fresh. Okay, so much better than filet of fish. We are going to Nara. It's slightly jammed, but we can see the beautiful weather right now. There's literally no clouds in the sky, guys. It's really, really blue. The amount of tolls here on the road, guys, is really a lot.
10. I give you 10.
You have 10, right? Just to get across 70 km of road by driving on the highway, I think this is already our 5th or 6th toll. There's really a lot to go through when you're driving in Japan, or at least in these Osaka highways. Hello there. We are now in Nara Park, and this place is famous for their free roaming deers, and it's so mind-boggling because they are everywhere. They are literally amongst the people. No matter what you're doing, you're sitting down on a concrete pavements near the shops, they're everywhere, and they're so cute. Look at their spots, and they're really gentle. I think as long as you don't have food, they're not so aggressive. It's a really big compound area for this Nara Park. Maybe we're just gonna walk around these few areas. The sun is already setting actually. It's a really scenic and picturesque view as we're walking into the other parts of the park, and it's really crowded over there. I am now amongst the deers. I am like one of them now. Look at this amazing view and this lawn. Wow. Have you ever heard what a deer sounds like? It sounds like a door creaking. I've always wanted to visit Tonkatsu temple because I just think, it's just so surreal and magical. But what I didn't expect was the deers are actually also in that same compound as the temple. They are literally everywhere. And I guess they are part of this whole ecosystem now. Okay, we found this hidden gem of a sushi restaurant in Nara, and this is traditional sushi. Traditional sushi, which is mackerel on rice, and this is wrapped in persimmon leaf. It's really special to Nara. Look at that mackerel. That is really fresh. There's some kind of citrus seasoning that makes it really sparkling. Wow. Tea porridge is really interesting because the roasted brown rice taste really earthy. It's so different and very comforting. Okay, time to unwrap this. So this is the persimmon leaf, and inside the present. Oh, I have salmon here. We have to order one more roll of the whole thing because we won't be coming back anytime soon. It's really delicious. Alright, checking in now into my hotel room in Kyoto. It's pretty petite and cute. We have some kind of traditional interior style going on here with these windows, this cute umbrella. What is my view? Oh, it's actually the back alley. Cute table here, and I'm not really sure how do I use this. You can see the table is really low. I have a mini tub. One of the things I love about Japan is the hotel rooms actually have mini bathtubs, but I'm quite tall, so I'm going to have to squeeze myself in here. Very compact, and this is where I'll be staying for the next 4 nights. Okay, good morning. It's day 2 now in Kyoto, and the weather is actually slightly gloomy. It's grey and slightly drizzling. There's a lot of kimono rental shops here. Okay, Okay, we have arrived at the famous Sannenzaka street here in Kyoto. Wow, it's really bustling, guys. You can just see full of the town shops with the Edo period style. This shop is selling like Japanese porcelain, but they're really pricey, guys. Like one bowl is 15,000 yen. That's really, really pricey. I love this street. It just feels so scenic. And I love the architecture. It feels like literally I'm in the past. So it's actually quite slopey. You have to be careful not to slip and fall down. Lots of food choices on my left and right too. This is an uji matcha cream apple pie. It looks so good. Okay, it's raining and everyone's getting the umbrellas out, so it's blocking the road with all of the umbrellas. Wow, this is really packed and jammed, especially on the slope. And now I'm at the Kiyomizu-dera temple, which is on the slope part of the Sannenzaka street. And people are just coming around with the umbrellas, not deterred at all. So many people are actually buying those like prayer charms or like prayer bells, and the view of this place looking out into the forest is amazing, especially now with the autumn foliage. Some of the leaves are turning slightly orange, but not all of them. Hopefully in the next few weeks, because right now it's only mid-October. People are lining up to drink the stream from the waterfall. Yeah, I think that's pretty interesting. Oh, huge pork slices over here. And the broth is actually pretty rich despite it being a bit translucent. Kind of like a soy nutty taste. So I tried all the three, and my favorite is sesame perilla. It's so umami with the roasted nuttiness to it, and the perilla slightly bitter. The best one for me. The sweet one is a little bit kind of strange to eat with miso, but I guess if you want a sweet change, that'd be good too. We are now back in the car, and just now we had an amazing tea time at this French restaurant we stumbled upon called Benoit, right next to Sannenzaka. It was really delicious. We had this like a sponge cake with chantilly cream, and we had free flow French brandy poured over with coffee. It was really delicious, and the scenic view was amazing. Right now we are en route for a road trip to Wazuka, and you can see around me, the scenery is amazing. Look at the river! Wow, flowing so nicely. As a big fan of matcha and green tea, I had to come to Wazuka. This place is about 30 kilometers away from Kyoto, and this is the tea plantation area that supplies almost half of the tea in Kyoto. Check it out. The manicured rows and rows of teas, and it's so beautiful. It's almost like a postcard, you know, like New Zealand. And it reminds me of the tea plantations we have in Malaysia, the Both Tea Plantation. And of course, we must have matcha desserts and drinks. Here at Wazuka, I'm here at Dan Dan Cafe, and this place, what's amazing is the view opposite it is this continuous tea plantations all around. I think this is one of the best views. Here is my tea haul I got from Wazuka, guys. I couldn't resist buying it. Literally at the store there was so many varieties. So these ones are literally from Wazuka itself. Karigane tea, and this one is actually a tea made from the stems of the plant. So it's a bit lighter flavor. original sencha. Apparently this is the highest roasted tea and it won the award in Paris Selection 2021. The staff said it was really good. I had to buy like 3 packets over here. I love roasted tea. Next, I bought something really interesting. Green tea seasoning. There's actually uji tea leaves here mixed with sea salt, lemon and garlic for you to season on meats or your other cooking. I think this is pretty interesting. It's called Premium Wazuka Tea Spice. And lastly, I found this in another shop. This is actually like a pre-mixed matcha milk powder where you mix it with water and you literally get like instant matcha. Okay, this is technically sweetened, so don't expect it to taste like high-grade matcha, but I thought it would be quite fun to try it out. Hey, one of the experiences I think to have in Japan is to go to a teppanyaki and actually to see the people cook in front of you, which I think is pretty mesmerizing. So right now we're in this cozy, really tiny teppanyaki shop.
Yes.
Can only fit like I think 10 people max.
Yeah, maximum.
And the couple who runs it, they do it one at a time.
The old Japanese couple.
So we have to wait. Yeah, but nevertheless we ordered okonomiyaki and a sirloin steak.
And wait for it.
Hungry.
Hungry.
Please. Wow. Smoky, beefy. Look at the amount of toiletries they have over here. It is so exciting. Especially like how the local brand of Hararabo, it's way cheaper over here, guys. Like less than half the price. Wow, I think I may need to get all of it. Trying out this bath salt that I bought just now, and the salesperson said this is a very popular brand amongst the locals. So this one is sea salt with herbs like rosemary, eucalyptus and mint. So I'm going to pour it out into the bathtub that I drew. And let's see how it smells like. It's actually green in color. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, I did not expect that at all. Ooh, look at the beautiful color. It's like the sea. And it smells really good, guys. Like the spearmint, rosemary. It's really uplifting. And I'm just gonna soak myself and enjoy this because I'm really tired. Ohayou gozaimasu. It is now day 3 here in Kyoto and we are going to visit Arashiyama, the bamboo forest today. Wow, it is super wet again for this morning and I just feel like this whole trip I didn't expect it to rain every day. So now we just parked our car in this car park area and we always have to check the car park rates because it is so expensive here. The signage will always display how much the price would be for half an hour or maybe 24 hours, the whole day. You have to really compare your prices because different car parks like over here and here have different pricing. So yeah, it depends on your budget. So for this one, 30 minutes is 500 yen, which is pretty pricey actually. Alright, we have arrived at the Arashiyama Bamboo Grove. The entrance, there's actually a little tour group behind me, but nevertheless, I'm so excited. It feels so dreamlike. It's like you're entering a portal and the pathway is actually quite imposing. Some of them are even tilting left and right. You can see over here. This bamboo is actually really tall. I've never seen bamboo as tall as this before. It's probably about 3 stories tall, maybe even higher actually. The air is super crisp over here, guys. I think because of how pure and clean the environment is with the bamboo, right? It just feels like everything is amplified and my nose, wow, I've never smelled air this fresh and clean before. Clear all your sinus away. And apparently these bamboos, when they're cut, during peak seasons, they can grow up to 1 meter per day. That's quite crazy actually. Alright, we just came out of the bamboo forest. It's actually really short. I think it's about 500 meters. So it's shorter than you think, like where I was walking just now. And now it's opened up to this kind of park, which is also pretty nice for you to explore. And I'm quite surprised because it is not as crowded as I thought. Like what you saw just now for the crowd. This is on a Sunday morning at 8 AM. But now we're gonna wander around these other areas. There's an observation deck. There's also a famous temple here, Teppanyaki, if we are able to find it. We found the observation deck and it's really beautiful and it overlooks into the gorge, which is on the other side, kind of like a river path flowing through this forest. Wow. Okay, it's really still now. There's no current going on,
no current.
so it's really relaxed. I'm standing outside the Teppanyaki temple and this is a UNESCO heritage site over here in Arashiyama, and also there's a separate entrance to the garden if you want to check it out. I heard it's really beautiful. I don't think I'll be going in due to time limit, but I'm going to admire just this beautiful facade from outside. Alright, our next destination we're checking out is the famous Kinkaku-ji temple. I have over here my entrance receipt. This is pretty cool. It looks like a traditional handwritten calligraphy. This place is famous because the pavilion is covered in gold foil. It's on top of a lake which is incredibly poetic and beautiful. And it was also burned down in 1950, completely rebuilt in 1955. Okay, it is really shiny and reflective, like a lustrous coating of gold. If you can see, there's a little bird on top there. I know you can't tell from this video, but there's actually a bird on top, also coated in gold. And I love how in the pond you can actually see that there are little mini islands or bonsais just like sprouting up. And it's so picturesque, like a postcard. Now I'm at the last part, which is the souvenirs, and also there's a shrine where you can do your wishes and prayers. Okay, so we ordered a set here, and this is the loin fillet and also with fried prawns. It's really scrumptious looking. Okay, we are trying to grind the sesame seeds because this is going to be the sauce paste for our tonkatsu, and it might take a while to grind, but I can smell it already. It's so fragrant. We add the tonkatsu sauce over here, and now it's become this really thick, fragrant paste. Perfect for dipping the tonkatsu in. Wow, the flakes is so crispy. It's literally falling off, the golden flakes. So we're gonna dip it in that sauce that we just made and some mayo. My god. That is so good, guys. It's springy, has a bite to it. It really comes through. So good. This is really fresh. Wow. Okay, I've just been so sleepy and tired. I had to come back to the room to rest, especially when you're walking around in Japan. And not only that, my back was seriously like sore and pain because I've been carrying my backpack the whole time. I bought these heat patches from the pharmacy you can easily buy, and these are in loose pieces, rectangle strips like this. You can easily paste all over your back. I have like 3 on my back right now, and it heats up, you know, over like the hours. It kind of warms up the body, warms up the sore muscles and soothes it down. So yeah, I do get some of these, and I'm now gonna continue to nap. Now I'm finally in the shopping city district of Kyoto. So many people, so many brands around here, international brands, so fashionable and trendy. Can't wait to explore. Now we're gonna go through this arcade here to bypass before we go to Nishiki Market. Yeah, I think I can easily spend a whole day here, which you need to dedicate because shopping in here is paradise. So this is Nishiki Market. You can tell by the color of the roof. It's red, green and yellow. A bit more old school feeling. Reminds me of the retro 70s. The street food is literally calling out to me. We have seafood over here. Famous crab leg, scallops, prawns. This is another level of luxury. It's Kobe beef with caviar.
Wow, it's juicy. Can taste the beefiness. There's a bit of chew to it. unadulterated flavor. There's not much like seasoning. It has already its own flavor contents from the fat.
We find ourselves again in another cutlet restaurant. This time it's beef. Earlier was pork, now it's beef katsu. This is gyukatsu. I never actually knew that beef katsu was a thing, but apparently it's really popular here in Kyoto. You can actually choose the types of beef cuts, and you can actually sizzle it yourself over here. So it's kind of like a DIY experience. So if you notice, the beef slices are actually slightly pinky, so it's up to you on how much you want to cook it. I think this is like a medium rare. It's super pinky. You to dip the beef in this condiment sauce again, which I added sesame. Wow! I didn't cook the beef too long because I didn't want to get too cooked. So it's just like juicy enough. Probably like 1 or 2 minutes on the sear. But man, that is really good. And it's not too hard or chewy. I would say it's as good as the pork one we had in the afternoon. Back on the road again. It's day 4 now, and we just finished visiting an interesting place. We just went to the Suntory beer factory tour. I have to say, guys, that was quite an interesting experience because you get to go in and see how they prepare the beer from the different stages up to the very end, and you get to see how they actually process everything. At the end, you get the bonus of having to taste 3 different types of beer. And I myself, I'm not really a beer person, but I couldn't resist. I tried 3 different flavors of their, I think their newest ones. And my favorite is the ale beer. And unfortunately, if you are a driver, you can't drink the alcohol.
Cannot.
They only offer you alcohol-free version of the beer.
Which is still quite good.
But it tastes quite similar, didn't it?
Similar, yes. It's just without the high.
They are very strict in Japan against drivers drinking alcohol. So if you are, renting a car or driving, you cannot be served or you cannot drink alcohol. But I highly recommend you guys to check out the Suntory Beer Factory Tour, which you must reserve. Fushimi Inari. Really crowded today, and luckily the weather has cleared up. This is literally the oldest temple in Kyoto, and it has supposedly 1,000 tories of the vermilion red gates, which is meant to symbolize good luck and ward off evil spirits. So the map of this place is really big actually, and if you want to climb all the way to the top, it might take about 3 or 4 hours. So we might only go to the midpoint halfway. This has got to be, I think, the most popular tourist place to visit as for a shrine in Kyoto. And the name Fushimi Inari, Inari is actually one of the Shinto goddess for rice, fertility and business success. So that's why many people come and visit this shrine. And also a good place for a workout. It's hard to imagine there are 1,000 tories here. It seems like it's way more. I'm thinking like 2,000 or 3,000 more. But it's so mesmerizing when you see all this. It's like an illusion. So foxes are considered the messengers of that goddess Inari. They're very common in the Inari shrine. So you can see they have all these things where people can write their wishes and decorate the faces. Pretty cute over here. Wow, some are pretty creative. Look at the fox eyes. Oh, this is a workout. Okay, after hiking up for 20 minutes, we reached the crossroads. This is the resting point with an amazing view. Wow, you can actually see the city of Kyoto right behind there. It's really glorious, radiant sunburst. It's a resting area for you with chairs to just relax. So we are staying until the sunset, you can see now. And this shrine is actually open 24 hours and people are still coming in. It's really different at night with all the warm lights illuminating the facades. It gives us a totally different look, and I think it's even more magical at night. It's time to leave Kyoto, and now we are on our way to our next stop, which is Osaka, packing up and leaving my hotel. I have to say Kyoto is extremely aesthetic. It was really beautiful. Every corner felt like a picture, felt like a screensaver. And I really admired the whole Zen vibe, which is really relaxing. Meals per person, they can be like pretty pricey, even 2,000-3,000 yen, depending on what you eat. And parking is pretty pricey, I think, if you are trying to navigate the whole driving, renting a car thing. Cheap parking is not easy to find. And one more thing is, I love the weather. The weather is really nice and cooling, especially now in October. It's really chill and nice to walk and stroll. You don't feel like sweaty or anything. But yeah, honestly, really like Kyoto so far. No time at all to discover all the museums. I didn't go to any museum at all. Yeah, it's crazy. Maybe next time. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.